going to do today is have fun with songs, poems, trivia, and then the second half I'm going to share with you how we made this book. What did you say?
I didn't grow up here.
You didn't grow up? Where did you grow up? Indiana. That's all right. Now, we'll come back and forth to the trivia questions. Here's a question for everybody, though. Just say out loud, what is our state flower?
Do butterfly wings beat by? Do sweet peas? No. But our state flower, the apple blossom.
If you think it was A, 1700, raise your hand now. If you think it was B, 1837, raise your hand now. If you think it was 1909, raise your hand now. If you get it wet, it looks like this. If you polish it, it'll look like this and stay like this. So it's a beautiful design to it, and Michigan has a lot of natural resources. Take a moment and think to yourself, the Upper Peninsula, what percentage of the Upper Peninsula is covered in forest? Do you think it's 90%? Raise your hand. Do you think it's 20%? But here I am in the city, where there aren't many trees at all. So instead of being in the forest, along with deer, and wolves, and chipmunks, and such, I wrote this from the perspective of somebody who was in a big city. I was thinking of Detroit specifically, but Detroit, Lansing, Grand Rapids, Saginaw, Flint. There's cities in Michigan that there's trees, but there's not forest. We started reading lots of books, gathering information, figuring out, all right, what are some interesting things, some strange things? So this right here is a folder, 3-ring binder. We knew that the book was supposed to be 32 pages. Things that happened first in Michigan, that concept ended up not making it into the book. I'm going to write notes. It's messy. I don't have it all figured out perfectly to write it down and have it finished. Here's one of the rough drafts for the poem about the forest. And so I drew a little picture too, sketching what the page could look like in the book. You'll notice things are crossed out. This idea occurred to my wife that an apple blossom, which is a type of flower, an apple blossom blossoms apples. And so it's interesting to play with those words. And so a tiger lily is a type of flower. So do tiger lilies, lily tigers, snapdragons? Some poems come together fast. Some poems take a long time. Some poems never quite get figured out to be a finished poem. These right here. There's no right or wrong way for how to be creative.
Michigan has the highest production of cucumbers that are used for pickling. My boy Peter Piper picked a peck. I'm representing pickles, so show respect.
Thank you. I'm going to